What's going on? You're watching BatsTV, and I got some exciting Save the World news for you, and it's got to do with Canny Valley. So a couple days ago, Epic posted on Reddit that they were doing a narrative AMA, where you could ask them anything pertaining to the Save the World storyline, and the senior writer would do his best to respond to as many questions as possible. They ended up answering a bunch of questions that people asked. For instance, what is the origin of Ray? Will we learn more about Dr. Vinderman? Will Dennis become a father? Is there a Mrs. Smasher? Does Kyle have a last name? And even, what is the creative process like for events? And they answered all of these. But my favorite, does Epic love us? And they answered, we love you guys. We do. I told you guys, they haven't forgotten about us. They still love us, guys. Us Save the World players, we started this thing. Y'all gotta remember that. They could never forget us. And this post right here proves it. Right after the AMA, they dropped more news on us. They say, hello everyone, we have some exciting news to share because we're headed to Canny Valley. Earlier this week, we completed our final recording session for the Canny Valley Part 1, and we're implementing these new quests for the version 5.1 release. Our Canny Valley story will take you on a husk-filled road trip through the Thunder Route 99 biome and give you a peek into some exciting new content to come. Along the way, we will meet new allies, say goodbye to old friends, and learn a bit more about the origin of the storm. The Canny Valley story will be our biggest and most ambitious to date, and we can't wait to share it with you. Because the Canny Valley campaign is shaping up to be significantly longer than anything we've released up to date, we will be delivering it in 3 parts. We think our stories work best when we can incorporate new missions or places to explore, and while this can add to overall development time, we think it's worth it. We have exciting things planned for all 3 installments of the Canny Valley campaign, and we look forward to fighting alongside you in Thunder Road 99. Now, if you guys remember way back in the 3.5 update, they introduced Thunder Road 99 in the Survive the Storm event. So if you've played that, you've already been in the new Canny. They did mention back then that that would eventually become Canny, and they were gonna do some tests with it. I really enjoyed that biome back in the Survive the Storm event, even though I didn't get to explore it as much as I wanted to because I was too busy building a base and setting traps. Thunder Road 99 is a lost highway where before the storm, travelers would stop along their way for food, gas, entertainment, or refreshments before continuing on their way. Today, it's a wasteland of forgotten vacations and afternoon drives. As you venture off the road, campsites, old rundown refineries, and mines scatter the landscape, in addition to a few unfortunate vehicles that could not make it back to the road. The landscape is perilous. Watch out for snakes. Even though I'm in Twine right now, I know I'm gonna love going back to Canny and just exploring and seeing what new stuff they have. That's gonna be super fun. And not only that, for anyone that's currently in Twine Peaks, you may be thinking, well, what am I gonna do? I already completed Canny. Well, all you really did was complete missions in Canny. You did no story. So just like anyone else who hasn't got to Canny yet, you're gonna be able to go back and complete the entire Canny Valley story. So me, along with a lot of people that are in Twine, aren't gonna miss out on anything. The only thing we don't know is when 5.1 is releasing, because mines is excited. I'm ready to see what's going on with this storyline, man. I'm ready. But if you want to see Epic's answers for all the questions that got asked, I'll leave a link down below. And if you're a fan of Steel Wool, you're going to want to check out the Fields of Steel podcast. I'll leave a link down below in the bio for that as well. Other than that, that's all I got for you right now. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like. If you're new, subscribe. This has been BatsTV, and I am out.